What are we gonna do tonight, O.C.G?
Well, the same thing we try to do every night, Bertram. Take over the world. I mean, YouTube. Take over YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Obsessive Compulsive Gaming. I am the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, joined once again by my faithful manservant / factotum Bertram. Say hello, Bertram.
Hello, Bertram.
And this is my review for the Takeover. So my friends, the Takeover was released for consoles yesterday. And I know what you're thinking. The title sounds like a film in which some tosser in a pinstripe suit tries to take over a big pharmaceutical firm so that he can sell dangerous drugs for dangerous prices. In fact, I think that should be the tagline on the poster. Dangerous drugs at dangerous prices. Now this game is nothing like that, which is a shame because my ideas are always the best ones.
Except for that time my arm fell off, and you thought that you could simply superglue it back in the socket.
It worked, did it not?
Yes, but now I can't move my arm. At all.
Well, at least it will stop you masturbating. So now we've established what the Takeover is not. Let's discuss what it is. Well, dear viewer, this is a side-scrolling beat-em-up / brawler in the style of Streets of Rage, but with a few additions that make the Takeover quite different to what came before. Now, upon starting up the game, you'll be greeted with a very nice title screen, and it is here that we get to hear the music for the first time. Now, the music in this game is spectacular. I sat on that title screen for the longest time just enjoying the music and definitely not dancing.
That's a lie.
No, Bertram, you are incorrect. There was no dancing.
But I have proof.
What? the music in this game is so damned good that it would give my grandfather an erection. And he's been dead for 30 years. So, graphics. This game has comic book style cutscenes, which I liked very much. Sadly, they were not Japanese comic books, or hentai, as I believe they are called, but they are very nice nonetheless. So, the main part of the review, gameplay. Now, like Streets of Rage, there are several characters you can choose to play through the game as. So naturally, I picked the character with the biggest breasts. So, I've already mentioned that this game is a beat-em-up. Like a compulsive masturbator, you too will do a lot of beating in this game. But instead of beating a bishop, or a chicken, or a one-eyed monster, you will be beating enemies. Beating them until your fists are bloody and their faces are pulp. This is standard Streets of Rage fare. That game too had an emphasis on beating.
Yeah, you beat me sometimes.
I do no such thing.
Yes, you do. Sometimes when you're asleep, you'll reach out and...
Shut up, Bertram. Well, just a bloody moment. How do you know what I do when I'm asleep?
Well, I sleep next to you, of course.
This is news to me, Bertram. Have you been crawling into my bed after I have fallen asleep? How long has this been going on for?
6 years?
What? Moving on. But it isn't all beating. There is a fair amount of beating in this game. So much so that you may work up quite a sweat. But in level 3, you get some relief from the incessant beating. This comes in the form of a vehicle/shooting section, which is a lot of fun and a nice few minutes to distract you from all of that naughty beating. Now, you also get access to a firearm in this game, so you can expect to do a lot of unloading your weapon. I must admit that I was rather fond of unloading my weapon, especially over the enemies and bosses in the game. There's even a stage where you are given unlimited ammo for your weapon, and you can unload all over the place. I say place, but it's actually an island, and it's overrun with monsters. So, you'll be unloading your weapon against them. And of course, this game has a stage select, so you can replay any level you so choose. And the best thing of all is you can continue to unload your weapon. Now, combine that with all of the beating, and this game is quite a good time. More than that, it's a great time. I haven't had this much fun since I was dancing to, I haven't had this much fun since I slapped Bertram with a fish.
You never slapped me with a fish. Ow!
I have now. So, what else can I tell you, dear viewer? Oh yes. Now, like Streets of Rage, all of the enemies in the game have names. So, the men have very masculine names like Breaker or Brawler. The kind of names I feel obligated to growl after saying. What's your name? I'm Breaker. Grrr. And the woman here have very literal names. Names like Vile and Venom, which coincidentally describes all of the woman in my life perfectly.
But your wife, mother, or prostitute are not called Vile or Venom.
No, but they spew it. Especially my wife.
Oh, yes. Lovely woman.
I'm thinking of selling her. You wouldn't be interested, would you? I'll give you a discount.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Fine. Because it's you, I'll throw in a toaster for free. We'll discuss this later, Bertram. Moving on. Now, I had a great time with the Takeover. Though I still like my plot idea. Now, do I think it compares to other brawlers like Streets of Rage 4? Hell yes, I do. Not only that, I think I enjoyed the Takeover more than I enjoyed Streets of Rage 4. Therefore, I am going to give the Takeover an 8 out of 10. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. My review for the Takeover. If you've enjoyed this little review of mine, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you've not enjoyed it, oh well then, feel free to give me a thumbs down. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, bell button thingy. Feel free to share the video with everyone you know. But remember the single most important thing I always tell you, dear viewer, and that is to always stay obsessed with gaming. Say goodbye, Bertram.
Goodbye, Bertram.
Are you still here? Go away! I'm sure you've got something better to do with your time. No, seriously. Piss off! Be gone! Au revoir! Auf Wiedersehen! Bye! What in the hell is wrong with you? Go away! Vacate this space! Hit the cross at the top of the screen! The video is done! It's over! It's finito! It's caputo!